for the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the home of the brave.
Welcome to Diamond Bar High School's Class of 2004 Commencement Ceremony. On behalf of this year's senior class, I would like to thank all the family, friends, teachers, and administrators for celebrating this special occasion with us this evening. Thank you.
Mr. Redinger, Mrs. Elfelt, Dr. Hogue, parents, distinguished guests, fellow staff members, and most importantly, the class of 2004. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Like the little engine that could, the class of 2004 was not only the class that thought it could, you were the class that did. Each senior class develops a personality that is distinct from the preceding classes. You, the class of 2004, are the class of optimism and ambition. From your first days on our campus, you have taken on the greatest challenges. You have sought the stiffest competition, always proving yourselves with distinction. On behalf of a grateful school, I salute you. The journey to this honor you're receiving tonight was not made alone. Foremost in your development have been your parents. Parents, the support you have provided your sons and daughters has given them the foundation and the confidence to draw on as they meet the impending challenges of adulthood. Thank you for entrusting us with your education. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with such talented students. Class of 2004, please give your parents a round of applause. The Brahma staff has also impacted your lives. They have challenged, cajoled, and inspired you throughout your high school journey. The influence they have exerted on all 721 of you will extend well beyond you to unborn generations and futures we can only imagine. Your class advisors, Mrs. Galindo, Mrs. Rial, Mr. Schaefer, you've set the spiritual tone for the class of 2004. Thank you. Your grade level coordinators, Ginger Otten and Phyllis Irving, you've guided them through all obstacles. Thank you. Please give the entire Brahma staff a round of applause. Tonight is about you. Before you take your place in Brahma history, some of your achievements should be noted. You have kept alive the Brahma spirit of excellence in academics, the arts, athletics, and student activities. Academically, you have set new standards, registering a school-wide academic performance index of 819 collectively. You have been admitted to the finest universities in the nation, and individually you've pursued a rigorous course of study that will prepare you for your post-secondary opportunities. Your curricular successes are also well documented. You have garnered championships in athletics and the fine arts. You have helped to develop student activities program that is second to none. These accolades not only enhance your high school memories, but will be the springboard to your future success. Congratulations. Would Mark Nakawatasi, Sherry Vernon, Paul Junn, and Allison Wright come forward and plant the Brahma victory flags? These outstanding individuals epitomize the can-do spirit of the class of 04. It's been a quick 20 years. As we reflect on your past 4 years, personalities emerge in our thoughts. The mere mention of their first names will stir fond memories. You've been blessed with great leaders. Jeff, Connie, and Peter. You were all terrific. Tana, your contributions to the Academy were incredible. Trevor and Renee, your positive outlook in the face of adversity was inspirational. Chris, what a turnaround. Ryan, Rachel, Shu, Marissa, you were all awesome athletes. This class also had an abundance of scholar athletes. Nathan, Caroline, Valerie, Zishan, you were all prime examples of smarts and strength. I've had the opportunity to speak with you throughout the year in your English classes. I have just one more thought to share with you before you take your place as Brahma graduates. Optimism. Optimism is critical as you combat the challenges of adulthood. Optimism to maintain your convictions. Optimism to believe in yourself in the face of temporary defeats. And most importantly, the optimism to make a difference in a world for others as well as yourselves. As you join the ranks of Brahma alumni, please remember, no matter where life takes you, this school will always be your home, and you will always be a Brahma. Congratulations, and thank you, the class of 2004, the class that could. Thank you. Please, with the valedictorians, please come forward. Down in the Please step forward as your name is called to receive your medals from the Board of Education members, Larry Redinger and Karen Elfelt.
Safia Baig.
Christina Casio.
Stephen J. Dessa.
Jessica Wang.
Brian J. Cooper.
Eric S. Lau.
Eric Lee.
Connie Lin.
Lauren J. Louie.
Nathan Lyons Smith.
Tammy Martin.
Ross Miller.
Mary Mock.
Jennifer N. Park.
Tina Thomas.
Mary Vijeswarpu.
Stephanie Wang.
Kimberly Weisbrock.
Please give these distinguished students a round of applause.
It is a distinct honor for myself and my fellow class advisors to stand before you tonight, the graduating class of 2004. It's been a challenging journey as Julie Galindo, Catherine Riel, and myself, Ken Schaefer, have begun this adventure 4 years ago. It was through your hard work and efforts that we got where we are today, and I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the class officers for the class of 2004. Please stand and be recognized. President, Connie Chen. President, Peter Wang. Historian, Serwin Karubin. Social Chair, Hideki Fukusumi. And our Secretary and Treasurer, Michael Raimundo. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize the senior committee. It was their efforts that got this done tonight and got us here today and made this year what it was. As I announce your name, please stand to be recognized. Ronald Asato. Suzanne Azuro. Brittany Brand. Jeffrey Bucola. Nathan Cow. Janice Chen. Kelly Chen. Jonathan Chang. Jennifer Cho. Patricia Fu. Jessica Wang. Kristen Ege. Anna Kim. Jessica Kim. Catherine Lamarena. Yojin Jasmine Lee. Elizabeth London. Erica Louie. Joyce Lowe. Sarah Lowe. Ada Morales. Mark Nakawatasi. Q-Ann Wen. Jennifer Park. Lauren Park. Valerie Priest. Sally Kwan. Eileen Jill Ramos. Ann Rowe. Rebecca Shang. Sherry Shin, Cassandra Sue, Katrina Stevens, Stacy Tagawa, Dominique Tang, Christine Sang, Kathy Tu, Sherry Vernon, Jonathan Wang, Stephanie Wang, Judith Ye, and Samantha Yu. Please join me in giving them a round of applause for a wonderful year. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the class of 2004, we hereby present a permanent display case, which we hope will assist in keeping the future senior classes informed, and so they won't mess up like I did.
On behalf of the student body of Diamond Bar High School, I hereby accept. At this time, we would like to introduce our valedictorian, Eric Lee.
All right. What's up, class of 04? So, here we are. United by 2/5 of a decade of hardship and growth, friendship and self-discovery. And as we gaze out in unison over this field of green and regal purple, there can be only one thing left to say. We made it! Yes, we are older and wiser now than when we first arrived those 4 years ago. Well, older at least. And as we've treaded the worn and knowing path of high school, we followed the footsteps of those that came before us and made them our own. But there are things to be said before we step from this stage, leaving behind us the legacy of what we have been these past 4 years. For we have been artists and poets, writers, mathematicians, and technological wizards. We have been skaters, club officers, Counter-Strike maestros, and gun-bound juggernauts. We've been dancers, actors, warriors from the football field to the wrestling mat, and speakers of many languages. Together, we waded our way through chapter exams and final exams, Cat 6 exams and high school exit exams, AP exams and IB exams, and we discovered, when at last we have finally conquered the SAT 1. Good Lord, there's a sequel. And through it all, we learned to laugh at ourselves, we cried, we laughed at our friends, and made them cry. And day by day, those same friends have helped us share the load, have given us support and at times distraction, helpful and otherwise. Our families have given us love and hope, have shown us that they are proud of who we are and what we've accomplished, and have offered us their input, helpful and otherwise. I came to this podium tonight with a speech memorized that some of you had already heard. So certain I was that I had already prepared everything I wanted to say, and yet, as the big moment approached, I still felt that something was missing. And literally moments ago, an epiphany struck, and I realized that I had forgotten something. I'd forgotten to celebrate crushes sparked and unreciprocated, brunchtime pizzas and inside jokes, football games, dances, and rushing to first period, late yet again, only to be received by a welcome of giggles and warm sarcasm, so that we knew that we were always home. And as we all prepared to receive our diplomas in this ceremony rooted in the mystical heritage of academia, as we ready ourselves to move forward, beyond these hallowed halls in search of love, identity, fulfillment, or maybe just an obscene amount of money, we know that we are and forever will be Diamond Bar, that we will keep this with us always. And sometime soon, when we notice our fellow peers at Yale, UC Berkeley, UCLA, UC Riverside, Cal State Fullerton, Cal Poly Pomona, Wheaton College, or Stanford, gazing with puzzlement as we lip sync to Siempre por Siempre, or at our math homework riddled with boxes and triangles, we will know. And perchance one day as we sip coffee at a cafe in San Francisco, New York, Florence, or Tokyo, and happen to think back upon those late night cramming sessions we spent with our classmates, or those times we spent laughing and talking at the beach, or over boba milk tea, well, that will be Diamond Bar too. And of course, there were times when the rules and practices of this place seemed to be too much, and other times when teachers we had grown to love asked more of us than we had thought ourselves prepared to give. But there were times I know now that when it seemed that they were weighing us down, it was in order to strengthen our resolve. And when they wouldn't let us escape without thinking, bounding our arms and legs, it was because they were teaching us to use our wings. And as I gaze once again over this field of purple and green, reflecting upon this occasion, I think to myself, what is the beauty of all of this? Why does it move us so? Perhaps the answer lies in the famous dinner party scene from Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse. In the quiet knowledge we all possess that even now, as we create these last moments together, as the joy, laughter, and tears we share shimmer before our eyes and into the past, they are already memory. And as we all prepare to take leave of this stage, to stretch our wings and take flight, we must remember, as we set off on this journey only to lose ourselves and find ourselves all over again, never to lose touch with the way to fly home. Diamond Bar High School, class of 2004, thank you all, and congratulations.
Distinguished guests, faculty, friends, and fellow graduates. We hear much today about following our dreams. In fact, our class motto states, "The future requires dreams, the present requires action." Some dreams are not feasible, some goals are not attainable. The truth is that most of us will not be Donald Trumps, we will not be Julia Roberts, but certainly this does not mean that we have failed. What really counts are the actions we take in pursuing our goals. What we have given, how we have lived, the choices we have made, whom we have touched in the process of pursuing the goal. 10 years from now, the championship will not matter as much. We will not remember what part of the campus we had lunch in. The trophy will be one among many. The nice car we bought will be long since sold. But the values we have learned attaining them will still be a part of us. The perseverance, self-discipline, honesty, optimism, and teamwork are the values that will last and make us rich in character and popular by strength. True happiness, true success comes from how we live rather than what we accomplish. Class of 2004, we have done so much to arrive where we are today. Let us take our challenges and experiences from Diamond Bar and keep to our future, keep to our integrity, and keep to success. You deserve every moment here. Good luck, and see you in 10 years. Congratulations, class of 2004. Thank you.
I present to you the class of 2004.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great honor to accept the Diamond Bar High School graduating class of 2004.